Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69 and welcome back to the channel. We have another episode of World of Dummies. Now, as I always say, there's been a lot of talk at the minute around World of Dummies. I get so many replays. I mean, I think at least 3/4 now of the replays sent to me are named World of Dummies. Some don't fit the criteria and some are just the same. Now, I want to mix it up a bit. Now, I'm all for exposing toxic behavior, people that need to be banned. As you know, with the D-Steves or the fake D-Steves, the real D-Steves actually doesn't even play the game, he plays Mario. But the fake D-Steves, the fake Pramo Clan, the fake Meadsy, Driddles, etc. I'm more for exposing these guys and making more gaming aware of these people, especially people that wish cancer on people, etc. But it's not just about dummies. It's also about having shit teams, and that's what we're going to focus on today, like people that just doesn't know how to play the game. Now, this battle here, I feel sorry for this T57 heavy. He tries his hardest, but his team literally sat there, and the T54E1, I don't know what he's doing. I don't even think he's AFK. But the enemy have all flanked around. Now, the only people working is the T62, you could say, he's trying. But at this point of the game, a minute and a half gone, his team have just been ripped apart. I'm not actually sure what his IS4 is doing, his teammate. He didn't push the hill, but I think he's actually turned around to try and focus on the tanks that are flanking behind. So the T62 or the T54E1 has gone, and it now just leaves the three. And there, look, what are these guys? Look, the T54E1 is raging. Like, why are you raging? Like, what the hell have you done? What the hell has the Grill done? These two people that are raging are the people that played the worst. I mean, the Grill, fair enough, he's in a TD position. He had plenty of opportunities to get some damage. He has these tanks that are flanking around, and he had the tanks that are on the hill to try and farm some damage. He didn't do that. He sat. He done absolutely nothing. They allowed the team to flank around, and at this point, it is a 3 versus 5. He's done really, really well, the T57. There's the T62, so it just now leaves him and his platoon mate, but he's lost a lot of hit points, and unfortunately, he is going to get shot. He does manage to kill that guy. He's got 2 shells remaining whilst they deal with the IS4 on his team. 1 shell, and now he's on a reload. He's on like an 18-second reload. There goes his IS4, and there's just nothing he can do. But fair play to him. He tried. I suppose his teammate tried as well, but there's only so much you can do when you don't have that support. Now, at the end of the game, 5k damage, which is pretty good, and there we are, the 4 people, him, his platoon mate, and the T62. Fair play to you. You tried, whilst the rest of the team absolutely done nothing. Now, this one is a little bit different than not. Well, I can say it's not that different. These just don't try. Now, we're on Middlesbrough, and I think it's frustrating when people cap. Unless it's supremacy, I hate it when people cap. I really do. Now, I can understand people going into the cap to put pressure on, and I can understand people going into cap for a bit of fun, bit of lulz. But when you join a game and you're not even interested in fighting, what is the point? What's the point playing? I mean, you're going to see the team here, like, they're already on cap. The heavies have gone to cap. No one has pushed the hill. Our guy here, Shubham, seen the danger, and it's like, okay, we're not going to go up, we're going to be outrun by the mediums and the tanks. I'm just going to go and sit down and hopefully get some shots off from the tanks that are crossing. We already can spot the 121B. No one else is spotted. But equally as stupid is the enemy team. When people are capping, obviously you need to reset the cap. You have to reset the cap. And it's annoying when you're in a heavy or you're in a TD and the enemy are capping and just your mediums don't want to know the cap. And sometimes it leaves it up to you to do something. You could be in a grill and you're the only one sitting there thinking, guys, we need to reset this cap. And no one does. I mean, look at this, 80 cap points already. The 121B is, I mean, he stopped at this point. Why stop? You're going to get shot regardless. You need to take a few shots if you want to not lose the game like this. But before you know it, not even 2 minutes gone, the game has won by cap. What is the point? And we get to the end of the game, and I mean, this is just... look at that. 6 players on the enemy team, 0. 5 players on his team, 0. And 1,500 damage was the top damage. So sometimes that is funny, but I mean, what is the point in capping? Come on. Why not? Why fight? Why not fight? That's the whole point of the game, right? If you just join a game and go and cap every game, where's the fun in that? What fun are you going to have? Now, this game, we have 2 KV2s. Now, the KV2 doesn't really get spoken about as much lately. Since the introduction of the Smasher, the KV2's useless. Why have a KV2 why play the KV2 if you've got a Smasher? So the KV2 used to be, I don't know if it still is, I haven't checked. The KV2 used to be like the most played tank in the entire game. Now I don't really worry about KV2s because it got that nerf. I mean, they introduced the Smasher and then they nerfed the KV2. Like, logic, there's just no reason. There was no reason to nerf it. They now struggle to even take out another KV2. Used to be able to shoot the turret, the bottom of the turret on a KV2. One shot him, goodbye KV2, you're gone. You can't do that no more. You can do that though against the side of a Chinu. See you later, Chinu. Back to the garage. I mean, that was a nice shot considering the accuracy on this thing. And when you're top tier, okay, you can get some shots, but even some tier 5 is still difficult to be able to pen with HE. But we're going to see this game. I mean, it's quite funny. There's the ARL. He's got the side of the turret. Ooh, 1,000 damage. And he is burning. He is burning. And that's nice when stuff like that happens. That really is nice. And the VK takes him out. So a minute and a half gone. That's 4 tanks down. 4 tanks down in a minute and a half. Now, just look at the hit points of his team. There goes another 2 tanks. A minute is still like, that was like 10 seconds later, another 2 tanks has fallen. And we're getting on to 2 minutes and there is just 1 tank left. The STRV, full hit points. What's going to happen now? I'm very, very disappointed this bit because I think his platoon mate goes in for a ram. He goes in for a ram to do a little bit more damage, and that really, really, really disappoints me. And you're going to see why. You're going to see why. So just over 2 minutes gone, the end of the game, and pretty much everyone on the enemy team does 0 apart from that little ram. And that's pretty shocking. But I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm Meadsy. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.